In other news stories now, the bodies of the Italian ambassador and police officer have arrived in Italy. Italy's ambassador to the Democratic Republic of Congo, Luka Attanasio, and his bodyguard, Carabinieri officer Vittorio Lacovacci, were shot while driving in a World Food Programme convoy. They were travelling from Goma to visit a WFP school project in Rutshuru. The Congolese driver was also killed in the attack. Italy's Prime Minister Mario Draghi and the Foreign Minister Luigi Di Maio and Defence Minister Lorenzo Verini paid tributes as the bodies arrived in Rome. Italy's Foreign Ministry has said that it will spare no efforts in finding out exactly what happened in the tragic attack. Rafael Marchetti, who is the Deputy Director for Internationalization and Professional International Affairs at LUIS, is joining us live from Rome with more details. Let's quickly go across to him. Let me begin by asking you, how has Italy reacted to this killing?
Well, it came as a deep shock. In fact, this is the first Italian ambassador ever killed. So the country is really in sorrow, and we are highly destabilized in our international sort of presence in Africa. We would have never expected such a tragedy to happen to one of our diplomatic representatives.
It is indeed a day of mourning for Italy. Having said that, Rafael, while the exact circumstances of the attack still remain unclear, it's important to highlight how the UN's peacekeeping and humanitarian assistance mission in the DRC still remains one of the biggest and most dangerous operations in the world.
Yes, clearly, I mean, the country itself, but I would say the region itself, is a particularly unstable and dangerous region. Despite the fact that that specific road where the attack took place was considered safe from the UN agency. In fact, we should remember that the ambassador was traveling on a UN convoy. So the security was partly relying on UN sources and intelligence, and they considered that safe. That's why also the convoy was not particularly sort of armed. But in fact, it proved wrong. In fact, there was probably some leak, and rebels and guerrilla groups in that area took advantage of the opportunity to have a UN convoy and European diplomats, and they attacked it.
Right. Rafael, DRC's foreign minister has promised the Italian government that their government will do everything to discover the attackers. But given the past history of murders of UN consultants in the past, how do you view the government's pledge?
Well, obviously, the Italian government is keen to cooperate with the local government in order to search for truth. But we also know that it will not be very easy to discover who really was behind the attack. It is a matter of being rooted in that specific region, and we know that the local government has no full control of that area. So the task is challenging.
It is indeed a challenging task and indeed a very tragic day for Italy. Thank you so much, Rafael Marchetti, for bringing us your inputs to our newscast.
You're welcome.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.